Yo, what is up, guys? Sorry about the mic. My air is still on because it's Texas and it's summer, but I'm doing something different again today. I want to start trying to make these review videos on movies, TV shows, etc., but over relaxing Power Simulator gameplay to just be a casual thing where I just give you guys my opinion on a movie because I watch way too many goddamn movies. And basically, eventually they'll become like new movies that come out, and I'll do reviews like right outside the gate or something like that, where like I'm out and about. But basically, because I'm playing Spider-Man right now, I want to do reviews on the Spider-Man movies. So as far as Spider-Man 1, and not the Amazing Spider-Man, not Homecoming, which those movies will come, but Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. And I feel like you can't really talk about Sam Raimi's Spider-Man without talking about Sam Raimi, which I don't want to geek out about everything about Sam Raimi, but yes, he's just a great director who I think, like the fact that he directed Evil Dead originally, and before that he dropped out of high school or whatever. But I'm not going to go into all the itty gritty details about all the itty and gritty details about Sam Raimi, but he's just an amazing director. The point is, the movie Spider-Man 1, not like 2 and 3, we'll get into those, so that would be a different video, but Spider-Man 1 on its own is amazing for so many reasons, but I want to like try to break it down a little bit. And the thing is, I could write all this down, do stuff like that, but I just want to like go off the, just say everything I want to say. But basically, the first Spider-Man movie, to just break it down, just thinking about the, well, I'll break it down into different terms. Basically, like love interest, right? You got Mary Jane, the original love interest that we all know, because like when you think about MJ as in Zendaya, or if you think about Gwen Stacy as in Emma Stone, those are great love interests. But if you think about OG, all of us when we were kids were gaga over fuck, now I can't think of her name. Mary Jane, bro. Even Mary Jane as a character. Fuck the actor, but just Mary Jane as a character. Basically, yeah. Like that was, like, at least when I was a kid. Like 2002, me watching this when I was a kid, it was crazy. But yeah, no, but as a character, as I got older, rewatching the movie, because I've rewatched this movie and all these Spider-Man movies way too many times. Too many times to count. But just thinking about love interest was the fact that, like MJ, she's just like this girl where she has these hopes and dreams, and you have that scene, right? Like, I wish I knew how to actually edit in scenes or where to find them without getting copyrighted. But the scene where they break down, like right at the beginning of the movie, or near the beginning of the movie, right before Spider-Man goes off and fights some guy and makes a really, really bad gay joke, they have that talk over the fence, where basically she talks about how her dreams are to go become an actor and this stuff, and you hear like all these details. No offense to Emma Stone and Zendaya's portrayal of love interest, they weren't as like, they never had that deep moment. I feel like I feel like the deepest moment. Well, I don't want to talk about the other movies because we're gonna get into those. But yeah, I don't feel like they have as deepest moments as that moment at the beginning of the movie, and I love that. Just thinking about the love interest, and then you got best friend. I'm breaking down characters right now, but best friend, Harry, aka James Franco, is one of the best friend characters in any of the Spider-Man movies. 10 out of 10. I ranking all of them. There's no way anyone would beat James Franco as a best friend character for the Spider-Man movies specifically. Amazing. And like all the scenes you have with him, like there's better scenes in other movies, not specifically Spider-Man 1. He's kind of a dick in the first one, really, because the fact that he just kind of swoop in and takes MJ because Spider-Man or Peter Parker was too late, but whatever. He's a really good best friend character just because of how, I think it's the idea though, is that he's like this messy character, and like he becomes better and better throughout the series, and I love that. It's great, 10 out of 10. But other than that, villain-wise, the Green Goblin. If you think about first movie, the Green Goblin as a villain, amazing, bro. Like the fact that it's Harry's dad, it's like a father figure somewhat to even Peter because he lost his parents. Like all these deep connections. I feel like you don't really get that in the newer Spider-Man movies. Like, well, especially the newer ones. Amazing Spider-Man we can talk about, but Tom's series, no meaningful connection to Peter. We'll get into that during those videos. But yeah, no, I just think it's Green Goblin, 10 out of 10. Freaking, trying to think. Oh, freaking, I almost even forgot. I don't even know what's wrong with me. Aunt May. There's a really cool thing I gotta talk about Spider-Man 2 with Aunt May. But yes, Aunt May as a character on her own, yeah, amazing. 10 out of 10. Best version of Aunt May. Anyone that argue about hot Aunt May from the newer one's stupid. I don't care. It's not the Aunt May that I know and love. Disgusting. But, yeah, character-wise, all the marks. And then Peter Parker. Last but not least, the main dude, your guy, Peter Parker. He, in the first one and in the Sam Raimi series in general, in my opinion, isn't, was just for me, but is not the best Spider-Man out of all three, but at the time, amazing. I loved him as Peter Parker. But yeah, no, like you got like the character flaws, yeah, definitely better. I like that aspect a lot. It's just because Toby as an actor, I love that, but him in the character as like a 16-year-old, it just didn't fit. Like it didn't suit the like knowledge of Peter Parker. Like now that I'm older, when I was younger, yeah, no, I didn't give a fuck who was wearing the mask. It was just some dude in a Spider-Man costume, and that's all that matters. So character-wise, yes, amazing. I'm kind of tweaking the actor, or critiquing the actor more than anything. But yeah, we'll get into that. But no, character-wise, yeah, Peter Parker, amazing. 10 out of 10. The whole Sam Raimi lineup for this first movie, amazing. But when you bring it all together, it gets better. So story-wise, I was already talking a little bit, but story-wise, you got like Peter Parker, and like it's the origin story though that we all know and love, like the oh fuck, I didn't even talk about Ben Parker. Shit, man, I almost forgot about him. Uncle Ben quoted the best line in history, and I still hate that they gave future Aunt May, or the Aunt May from the newer movies, the line that was from, like the actual full line that was from the comic books. I still love with great power comes great responsibility. It's just quicker, rolls off the tongue better, but the fact that with great power there must also become great responsibility was like from the comics, and they waited all these years to give that to Aunt May from like the newer ones. I'm like, that sucked. But yeah. But as a whole, back to the folks in the first Spider-Man movie. Amazing, solid movie. But yeah, no, detail-wise, yeah, no, what I was trying to say. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked there. Ranting. But yeah, no. Great power comes great responsibility. He becomes Spider-Man. Like I said, after the whole MJ scene, he does the whole fighting that dude to try to get a car to impress MJ and doing that whole thing. But no, after Uncle Ben dying, you get to that point, which, oh yeah, speaking about No Way Home, like getting there, it makes this movie even better. But like him basically murdering like the dude that killed his uncle, because like he felt like that's what he was supposed to do. Like, you know, someone kills someone you love, you want to get them back by killing them, and then realizing it was actually his fault for letting the guy go. It's like all this shit all adds up, and then but because you have that point in the movie where that happens. I'm trying to think, because now I'm forgetting. But there's like a whole section in the movie, for like at least a little bit, where he isn't fully Spider-Man, and I love that you have that moment. I think it might even been like even just a few scenes though, but like where he was figuring out how, or no, that was like whenever he's about to kill that dude, but he's figuring out how to swing in like that janky Spider-Man suit, the one that he uses like during the fight, like the boxing match type fight, or like the wrestling match type fight. You have that moment before he actually gets the Spider-Man suit, which I still love how they don't actually really explain. He just somehow has the Spider-Man suit. I feel like the explanations in the other ones are a little better than him just like kind of just having one day. But him getting the suit though, and having that scene of like all of the people in the city looking up to Spider-Man, and you have the dude playing the guitar. Fucking love that scene. 10 out of 10. But all that building up to finally you seeing the suit, great. Like 10 out of 10. And like that swinging, amazing. And then after that, the Green Goblin show, and then the first Green Goblin fight and the second Green Goblin fight, just to get into those. First Green Goblin fight puts MJ in danger, but kind of also puts his own son in danger. But yeah, no, it's Green Goblin. It's not really like that's the whole idea, is that it's multi-personality. But you have that whole thing, and then you have Spider-Man punching his glider out, which was great, and that whole fight scene, amazing. But skipping forward just to talk about it real quick, the second Green Goblin fight scene, of like that scene I've rewatched so many times. Like when I was a kid, when I didn't even know what good cinema was, and there is still, in my opinion, not a better end fight scene to a superhero movie, I don't think. I think Endgame doesn't even live... Because also, there's a whole thing with Endgame, if I ever review that movie, that we can get into, but best end fight scene to a superhero movie, in my humble opinion. Second best might go to Captain America Winter Soldier, but that's a whole other thing. But especially out of Spider-Man movies, there's no better end fight scene. Just because the brutalness of all of his suit falling apart, like the cuts and tears he gets from the fucking walls, he gets thrown through, the fucking bomb that he gets thrown at his face, like that whole scene, great. And even Flash before that, even better. Well, no, I don't know about even better scene. Maybe even tie. The scene of Green Goblin about to like kill Spider-Man when he's trying to save all the kids. But even before the shit, I'm going too forward. Like even before that, the whole making the decision thing was really cool. But him trying to save those kids, and then all of the city on the bridge, or like not all of them, but like a bunch of the city getting up on the bridge and just throwing cans at the Green Goblin and just saying that you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. That scene, great, 10 out of 10. And the freaking... And before that, though, like I was bringing up for a second, whenever he had to choose between saving MJ and the kids, and he said, Uno reverse card and choose both, and then Green Goblin got in a hissy fit and got all his panties in a bunch. But yeah, that whole section, amazing. Best ending to a superhero movie, like I said. Kind of did that backwards, but yeah. Best ending to a superhero movie, best ending to a Spider movie by far. But yeah, no, other than that, I'm trying to see anything I missed from the first movie specifically, because I want to get into the second and third movie, but I want to make videos for those and try to save it. But just from the first movie, trying to think of something else. Freaking, or like a big scene, like something that's like, nothing comes to mind. I might be forgetting something. But as a whole, Spider-Man, the first movie, hands down gotta be one of the best Spider-Man movies overall, by far. Like, overall. Like, there's arguments for Spider-Man 2, and I can't, like, when we get into that one, I'll probably honestly switch it up. I'm talking all of these on the fly. But out of the movies I reviewed so far, which is only one, I can most definitely say it's the best. But no, it's one of the best Spider-Man movies, and definitely better than any... Maybe not. I'm gonna re-go overall. Whenever I go over, I'll do an actual ranking eventually. But yeah, it's one of the better Spider-Man movies, at least. But it's one of the, like, overall one of the most amazing Spider-Man movies. Love it. Rating, honestly, at least a 9.5 out of 10, if not 10. Because, like, I get critiques with Tobey Maguire as an actor, just for me, because out of the other ones. Beforehand, you don't really care about an actor. As a character and as a movie, 10 out of 10. That's what I'll give it. 10 out of 10. But yeah, no, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do these videos every so often. I'm going to try to get back into uploading, because like I said, I've been trying to work a full-time job now. I don't know how often to be able to upload. But I just wanted to make this video talking about Spider-Man and like having this relaxing gameplay in the background that like you guys can watch and listen at the same time and just, you know, do all that fun stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, if you have any shared opinions with me, you can comment down below. You can tell me some of your opinions that you don't like if you're saying Tobey Maguire is better, Eddie, you fucking idiot. You can say that if you want. Anything like that. Yeah, I just hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see all you dudes in the next video. Bye-bye for now.